Yeah, stuff is crazy out here, man. So I just checked out a few things and exactly what I was thinking at the point before anything was said. There was an inside feeling within myself to say, wait a minute, you know. And again, if you've been following me, I've said I've seen this type of pattern before. I've noticed this type of pattern, like if you're a gamer and you play video games, you will see a certain pattern. And not only just the games that you play, uh, as time goes on, you will still see those glitches within the program, if you will. Same scenario right here. Again, it is a very sensitive and sad situation. However, this is a tool being used against us all to scatter us abroad. Again, one of the great teachers said this is just a way for them to make money. Notice how they are getting people to speak out, and they're corralling those said people. And this is not to take away from those people. However, they're corralling those said people, and they're prettying them up. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Revolution. That's what this is. That's exactly what this is. This is a revolution. No matter how you want to try to flip it or anything like that, this is what this country is all about. Revolution, change. You know what I'm saying? And from what I've noticed and from what I've seen all out through this history, when a revolution happens, it's violent. From the so-called Paul Revere, you know how it goes, man. But from that time on, I mean, it's an open and shut case. But again, nothing's gonna happen, man. You know, this anger that we have, we're directing it at the wrong people. The politicians, they're just a front. All the global leaders are just a front. You know, and people, no one. I guarantee you, no one is gonna take this to the United Nations. I guarantee you, and that's where they should take this. But no one's gonna do it. You know, this is gonna die out, and all for. I guarantee you, if I'm wrong, I'll eat my words. But they got a pretty good track record of it, and they'll go free. The kid that shot up the church, they have him in isolation. He's still alive. You know, touchy situation, man. But all I can say is the great teacher, the real Merkaba, said that this is just a way for them, and it is. It is a way for them to make money. They incited these riots. Those people that killed that gentleman, Mr. Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Condolences, man. I didn't want to touch because it was really um, a sensitive situation because that is a trigger. You understand? America. If I have to give, and I'm not a doctor, but if I have to give America diagnostics or anything like that, America's really messed up. Schizophrenia, bipolar, post-traumatic slave disorder. You know what I'm saying? Um, the list goes on. And for those who are able to survive that process, hats off to you. I think I'm one of them. You're one of them. Uh, we are all one of them. And yet again, it just shouldn't be just us that's speaking out because it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? But again, we're missing the point, man. This is a distraction. Get the you in. Those are the ones that never get touched. They never get questioned or anything. Why you just sitting on the sideline, man? You seen this stuff go down for eons and you did nothing. The world did nothing. You know what I call it? I call it, like I said, you a coward because you work with the ones that's in control. You are a puppet being used. Again, I reiterate, I cannot stress this enough, man. Uh, these people that call themselves Jews, they're not Jews, they're Khazars, man. That's right. They're Khazars. They're Europeans. They're not Jews. And they know this. And then they will blatantly put it in your face and tell you what you're going to do about it. Like now, what you going to do about it? You know? We've been doing this for so long. I mean, it's natural to you. You shouldn't be offended. You know, and that's not to take away or add to anything that's what's going on right now. But I could take from 1950, and if I had a split screen, show you the atrocities, man, and just run them parallel to what's going on right now, you'd be like, damn, which one is which? Which one is which? That's to show you nothing's changed. It's like the great teacher said, when this is all over, said and done, everybody goes back home, the insurance people kick in, you know what I'm saying, and nothing's being done, you know. Skip the judicial court laws and take this to the United Nations, bring it all to the forefront. I'm glad I don't really talk to the media like that, because they're part of the problem. They're not the solution. Basically, like the great teacher said, man, they're inciting this to try to get us to get riled up even further. But again, if you have that, you know what I'm saying, and it worked. I'm telling you, man, it worked on me. It worked on me. You know, because living through this, and that was a trigger moment, just seeing it. You know what I'm saying? In that situation, and yeah, I went ballistic. You know, I just went ballistic. But at the same time, my senses was like, wait a minute, man. I could hear that that small faint voice saying, wait a minute. Something's not right here. Something's different. This whole thing is different. You know, if this gets torn down the way that it should, you know, we address the United Nations and we pound them and we pound them and we keep at it. We're protesting in the wrong spot, fam. we taking this fight to the wrong spot, fam. Donald Trump is just a freaking puppet. All of them are just puppets, man. We take this to the UN and we shut them down. If the whole world right now, if you say this is a rallying cry, then let's prove it. Everybody get together before they shut us down. Because that's the whole plan. So, again, man, if we're going to be angry, let's use it as a tool, man. Let's go after the right people. And that's the Khazars, the ones that's parading around calling themselves Jews. And that's the truth. That's what you didn't want to hear. You know, but I'm calling you out. This is the moment of truth. You know, you got us good. For eons, you got us good. The bill comes due, though. The bill comes due. Once you know, we may not see it in this generation. I hope we do. That would be something good. You know, to just have you just sprawled out, fam. Expose you. We don't even have to do anything to you. Just expose you. Show the world who you really are and what you've really done. Then there's no place to hide. There's no place to run. And then again, the way you got it set up, you probably get off too. So, but again, from the movie 300, I just wanted to prove a God can bleed. That's it. And once you see that, yo, this whole system is messed up, and you see that their belief system, everything about it, and that all along you had the power up here. Notice they say you speak it into existence. No, they was cheating on you, fam. You think it. You think it. Which is easier, to speak it or to think it? You say you want instant gratification, then start thinking instant gratification. You see what I'm saying? The power of the mind is truly that, power. Can you imagine right now, everybody start thinking about how this process should go down, if we started thinking about positivity on this, man, seriously, let's use our anger in a positive way to bring these people down, man. We've done enough. You know what I'm saying? We shown them what we're capable of doing, and we showed them mercy at the White House. You know what I'm saying? They didn't. You know, they've never shown mercy. So again, man, it's just trying to get you guys to think. Um, what I am gonna start doing is, because I have a lot of information, try to do like 10-minute skits here and there. Um, you know, again, I'm a rookie at this. I don't know how this thing goes, man, but I just have a lot of information I want to share with you. It's my personal stuff. So if I'm showing it or broadcasting or whatever, I don't know. You know how they are with all these laws and stuff, man. It's so hard to keep up with all that stuff. So damn, I think they don't want to do that with me though. Seriously, you know, I've learned how to play that game too. So nah, don't think you want to do that. Just to let you know, I know how to navigate through those waters. Period. And that's their code talk. I know how to navigate through those waters. So if you're trying to bring this body forward to approach the bench, you got nothing coming. Because this natural human that's speaking represents the entity that you may try to go after. So good luck. Now that I'm awake, now that I know what's real, you know, I know how you guys move and operate. I think you don't want to do that, because then I'll be taking it to the Federal Reserves and asking you guys for money. So I don't think you want to do that. So pretty much been studying on that topic for a long time, man. So I don't think that's a game they want to play, because uh, it's too much. And besides, I don't want to play that game. You know, again, I'm just having fun. Again, even though this situation has arisen and, you know, set us all back, man. You know, but again, it's not us, man. It's them. It's not even the police officers. I'm telling you, it's bigger than the police. It's bigger than the politicians, man. This goes way up to the top, man. And these people are sitting back in the shadows. And again, we did it. They fell for it again. You know, the great teacher, man, the real Merkaba, he said that. And before I even watched the segment or did anything, you know, I just felt that after they made me go off, I'm like, damn, you know, I messed up. They got a reaction out of me. You know, even though the situation was extremely, you know, overwhelming, you know, because I you know, whew, and I'm back. But we're going after the wrong people. Long story short, man. We need to start looking at the Khazars, the ones that are in power, and, you know, past them. You know, this goes all the way to the Vatican. Yeah, still paying tribute to Rome. Thought you was free, huh? Yeah, me too. But with that being said, man, check me out on blog, Twitter, all that good stuff, man. Again, this stuff is happening so fast, man. I didn't think that we'd be still living in these times. The good thing is that the unification process has started. Um, I would like for people around the world, though, to start chiming and talking in and speaking their mind, especially China, man, because whether you guys, again, I'm speaking on this, man, whether you guys want to realize it or not, we have a lot of similarities. You need to start doing your research, man. You know, there's so much about yourself that you don't know, because you try to isolate yourself from the world. Then when we start digging, then you get offended when, you know, we start finding artifacts and things of that nature. Then you find out where you come from. You know, so I'm just saying, man, we share a lot in common. If anybody should have came forward, it should have been y'all. Seriously, you know. But, you know, everyone has to come forward. because that's what it's going to take. Everybody's got to come forward to the United Nations. You know, take them down. If you're going to take them down, overthrow the whole thing, and that's what they don't want. Again, man, the nobody signing off. Plain version, man. I'm trying to, man. At the underground sessions, we couldn't even record. We couldn't even record because it got so heated. We couldn't even record them, man. I had to just, man, a lot of crying, a lot of debate going back and forth. Just really emotional right now. And you know, it was crazy because I just got myself together, you know. Yeah. So, yeah. Y'all just be careful out there, man. Just be careful. For the ones that's really just, you know, just trying to get by, man, y'all know what y'all got to do. Help when you can, help who you can. Protect yourself at all times. Still nobody signing off. Love one another one.